All right, we are back at it again, and this time I've come to tell you that maybe it's time to look elsewhere. Maybe it's time to pack your bags and stop looking at the United Kingdom and look elsewhere where you've got more opportunities. You get to move with your family, you get sponsored, and of course, you get paid better. So, if you're interested, buckle your seatbelts because this video is for you.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.
Hello, folks. This is your one and only Wakawaka Doctor. I always bring you the best gist when it comes to travel and migration. You know how we do on this channel. All we do is share information that has to do with traveling, living, working, and moving abroad, the whole shebang. If this is the first time of you coming across my channel, I want to say welcome. You wouldn't want to miss a thing. Make sure you get a pen, make sure you get a paper, because we're going to be dropping it as it's hot. Today, as always, I've got a specialist, someone who is renowned for helping people over the years to move to the United Kingdom. But now, she's not just helping people with moving to the United Kingdom, she's helping people with opportunities in Australia as well as New Zealand. I've had a lot of chats with her, and I think it's better you hear from the horse's mouth because you want to pay attention to all these gist. How are you, Laura? Thank you very much for joining. Do you want to introduce yourself so that people can know who you are? For those who've never seen your face before.
Thank you very much. My name is Laura, and I am the CEO and founder of Grammatorial Education. Grammatorial Education is on a mission to raise qualified healthcare workers and professionals that are looking to work in the diaspora. So whether you're looking to work in the UK, in Australia, in New Zealand, in any of these countries, we're here to support you, equip you with the right skills and everything that you need to make that career progression journey. So this is a bit about myself and Grammatorial Education. I'm also a trained civil engineer, and yeah, this is my passion, helping people to achieve their career goals. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Straight to the point. Is it true that New Zealand has relocation opportunities or opportunities with relocation benefits that are even better than the United Kingdom? Is it true?
Yeah, absolutely. It is 100% true. And it's quite surprising why people are not looking, at these opportunities.
Because it's far.
Maybe because it's far, or maybe they just do not know, maybe they're not aware. And that's why we're having this live to inform people and to let them know that there is life outside the UK. There are opportunities, that they can aim for. And the answer to your question is yes, 100%. There are opportunities, especially in the rural areas. And I'm going to be dropping some of those, areas that your viewers want to be looking at, some of the actual hospitals and, what we call trusts in the UK for hospitals there. So I want to be sharing this information so that people are well equipped and able to make the right decisions for their next move.
You said rural areas. Why is it that it's the rural areas in New Zealand that are giving people housing, free flights, sponsorship? Why? What is special about these rural areas?
Do you want me to be very blunt and honest?
Straightforward.
Because the locals don't want to, go there because that's a job that, the locals do not want to do. And so these are areas, if you want to really be strategic with your next move, these are areas that I would say are quite difficult to work in. These are areas that people want to migrate to the big cities. Even in those countries, people want to be in the big cities in where it's happening, so to say. So you can see that there is a lot of mass migration from the rural area to the big cities. And it's even a problem for them in those countries. So they're actually paying alien workers, foreign workers to come and, and work in their rural areas and live and build and thrive in their rural areas. So if you're up to the task, then there is a way for you.
And in this country, you don't need to pay £13,000, £15,000 to buy, or is it the same?
No, you don't need to pay. You mean pay for what?
Like this COS, they do.
No. Instead, they are the ones that pay you. So you don't need to pay. So once you get the job, your employer literally takes over from there. This is sponsorship in the true sense of, being sponsored. So they pay for your flight, they give you a relocation package, and they give you some 3 months of accommodation, depending on the employer, some 3 months, some 1 month, some, even more. But at least, you have a relocation package to support and assist your next move.
Speaking, from experience and all the research you've done, and someone who has helped people in the past, can you tell us some of these jobs? Where exactly are these jobs in rural areas? Which is it community hospitals? Which care homes? How do we find the jobs? Share with us.
Okay, so Doctor, you're just going straight into, shall we leave the best for the end? So for
Let's
those
let's
that will
let's let's
watch,
dive let's dive
let's
right
dive
into it.
straight into it. Okay. So there are rural areas with very high need in New Zealand. So in New Zealand, I think I have a list of over 300 employers that are accredited to sponsor foreign workers or overseas workers, more than 300 of them. And out of them, I would say about 70 to 80% have care homes, have their homes and their residencies in these areas. So if you're going to be looking out for areas, you want to look at the West Coast, specifically the Bola region. So you want to focus your search, in this region. You want to also be looking at the Northland, places like pardon me if I'm not pronouncing the names of these places well, like the far north, Kaita, somewhere around those areas. You want to make sure you're looking at those really far areas like the hinterland. You do not want to be like in the main cities. And then in Patia and other small towns. So these really small towns, around Patia. There are lots of rural clinics there, and they depend on, overseas workers, overseas healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, support workers, healthcare assistants, occupational therapists, and people that, have these allied health professions as well. And then if you are maybe a dental nurse or a dentist or a nurse practitioner or an assistant nurse practitioner, auxiliary nurse, theater assistant, therapy assistant, you want to be looking at other rural areas towards the south as well. There are loads of opportunities in those areas, loads and loads of opportunities. I'll mention some of the organizations you can look out for. I also have a list of these over 320 organizations that have said we are accredited. And when I say 320, some of these organizations are like really big, really these really large care groups, the big care groups that may have like 200 branches, some 100, care homes scattered across the country. So you're not limited to only, these particular ones. So we're still doing a lot of work behind the scenes to see which branches have the most need, but I'll mention a few towards the end of this video. And I have the list to the 320 for those that want to reach out and contact them themselves. Then you can also get in touch with us. Okay, so I'm going to mention one, which is like their big hospital or their NHS equivalent. And I hope I'll pronounce the name well, is the Te Whatu. Te Whatu. So this is the New Zealand's National Public Health Service. They feature more like the NHS because they provide free services. And like you will know, with the NHS, there is a very high demand. And yes, the same with the Te Whatu. They are constantly looking for international healthcare workers. So whether you do not want to go through the path of getting your registration, you just want to go as a support worker or as a care worker, then there is also a pathway for you to follow these routes.
Fantastic. And guys, don't worry, I'm going to put all the links in the description box of this video. And you can see as graphics are also popping up on the screen. You can take screenshots or, save them. So quickly, before I tell you the gist of the day, I want you to share this video. Make sure you like, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you just share to as many friends as possible. I also want to tell you that there is a masterclass that I created just for you. A masterclass that you can buy that is very affordable, that will give you opportunities. You're in tech, you're looking for scholarships, you're looking for how to apply to jobs, you're an engineer, you're a teacher, you're a lawyer, you're in healthcare, you're in tech, you're looking to move to the United States for free. I got everything covered. You've applied for jobs, but they're not calling you. This masterclass has everything all. And I've created a special link in the description box of this video for you to be able to get that masterclass, okay? So go to the link and get the masterclass. Now, is it anybody that can apply for this job? Or do you have certain requirements? Do you have certain skill level eligibility criteria to be able to apply for this job?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. One thing about, New Zealand and Australia care routes is that it's not open to everybody, sadly. So there are certain criteria and certain qualifications that you need to meet. But the good news, however, is that you can gain these qualifications in as little as 3 months if you're very serious. So the qualifications that you need, the criteria you need, they are not onerous. They are not like you have to do series of, exam 1, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. No, it's nothing like that. It's just a simple certification. They do not accept online certifications, so it has to be a vocational qualification that you can achieve in 3 months from a nationally recognized awarding body. Like the NVQ, for example, in the UK is widely accepted in New Zealand. So once you get that qualification and you get your English language proficiency, so ranging from IELTS to PTE, you need to just score 4.0 in the English language test, which is really, really basic, even less than what you need to score for England. Once you meet this criteria or you have this qualification, then you are good to really go. You are good to go for New Zealand. So it's not why I like it is because it reduces the competition. So it's not open to everybody just come in, which makes it very competitive like it was in some other countries. For New Zealand, there is a benchmark. So that means that, when there is a job opening, you don't have 5,000 people applying. At least it reduces that competition and it makes it easier for you to be headhunted or for you to be given the jobs if you get what I mean.
Thank you very much. I've got a two-in-one question for you. The first one is, and I know this, but I want them to hear from the horse's mouth. Have you helped people relocate abroad through some of these pathways? If yes, what were the outcomes? If no, also tell us. Then number two is, these eligibility criteria that you reeled out to us, do you help people get them?
Okay, so I'll start with your first question. Have we helped people relocate? Doctor, we will not be here. We will not be in business after so many years if we do not have results. So our results speak for themselves, and that is one thing that fuels, the passion and fuels what we do. Waking up to those emails saying, "Thank you very much. I've gotten the job right now." Or "Thank you, I have an interview. Can you prep me for the interview?" So this is something we get on a daily basis. On a daily basis. It's something that happens 2, 3, 4. It happens on a daily. Okay, so it's our bread and butter here at Grammatorial. It's what we do. It's what we're passionate about. It's our calling. It's our vocation to train, equip, and help people get those international jobs. So that's answer to first question. And in answering your second question, yes, we equip people. So the NVQ level 3, which is equivalent to the New Zealand NZQF level 4, we provide that training, and you can complete the training in as little as 3 months. if you already have the training from a different provider or from a different, awarding body, or maybe you already hold a medical degree or a nursing degree or a physiotherapy degree, then you can go straight to our job masterclass. Our job masterclass is a period where we provide you comprehensive job application supports, interview preparation, advice with, going through your contract, selecting organizations, signposting you to companies and hospitals that are recruiting in New Zealand with visa sponsorship. So that's our job masterclass. And it's not limited to New Zealand only. We also provide for Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and the UK. So you're getting a 4-in-1. You're getting a full, comprehensive service if you join our job masterclass. And for those that are going to say, no, I don't have the qualification, then there is nothing to worry about. We're going to help you, hold you by the hand. You can complete our Level 3 Diploma in Health and Social Care in as little as 3 months, and we will provide you a 360-degree service, which is taking you from point zero, equipping you with the qualifications that you need, and then the skills that you need to go and thrive in the international job market, and the employability support, the job application support, signposting you to employers and recruiters that are offering these sponsorship. So we're basically putting you in front of the employers and prepping you for the interview. And yes, success is inevitable.
Fantastic. Let's talk more about those jobs again. You've mentioned one already. Can you give us more examples of jobs that are available and that people can apply for in New Zealand?
Okay, so when it comes to the accredited employer jobs in New Zealand, there are quite a lot of them. And, there are really a lot of them. So if you just give me 1 minute, I will pull them out. And the ones, like I've read the areas that I want people to look out for. So many of these companies that I'm going to be sharing with you, they do have what we call different branches. So for example, you may be looking at company A and you're looking at a branch that is in the city. So a branch that is in the city will be a lot more competitive. It will be a lot more competitive than than a branch that is in those areas that I've mentioned to you in the hinterland. Okay, so I'm going to mention some key ones for those that are watching. And if you're going to apply for these jobs, just make sure that you have gone through what we call all the process. So you have all your documentation, you have everything ready, and you are good to go so that you do not blow this chance or blow the chance for everyone. Okay, so I will read out the job and I'll read out what it is that they do. So if you want to look at ABI rehabilitation in New Zealand, they provide rehabilitation care and rehabilitation support. So if you have any experience working in stroke units or in elderly care and maybe in orthopedics, this will be a good one for you to go for. There is also Agape Care Limited. They do a lot more of like home care, domiciliary care. So that is one. We also have Ashwood Park Life Care. They have several care homes scattered across New Zealand, and they provide aged care. So another one you can look at is Avonlea Dementia Care Limited. So they provide care for the elderly. They provide care for people that, are very elderly. We also have Evergreen Land Care Limited. They have quite a few branches scattered, South New Zealand. They also have some in the Midlands. So Evergreen Land Care is one to look out for. We also have Capiti Retirement Trust. So Capiti Retirement Trust is one that provides care for quite a lot of, elderly people, and they have lots of homes. So please bear in mind that these companies or these organizations I've read out, these are their main company names, their registered names. They could be trading with other names. So for example, Capiti Trust can have a trading name of a care home like Evergreen Care Homes, or a different, they just call it maybe peace residentials. So they have several residential homes around New Zealand. And this is where Grammatorial would come in during our 360 career support. We start to zoom in and narrow in to which of these care homes under Capity Trust are actually in need of foreign workers, which of these, care homes are really in need of your services. And that is where our signposting service comes in. So we begin to signpost you to the actual care homes, the actual locations where they need your services. And then with our recruitment, specialists and employability coaches, they will help you to ensure that your CV is well aligned. And then you apply. And once it comes to the time for interview, you get through to interview stage, we will also be on ground to prep you for the interviews to make sure that you are able to, to get through and get the job. So these are some of the ways that we can help you. There are quite a lot of them, and time will not permit me, because I know we are limited on time, to read out all of them, but we have this list and we are working behind the scene. And like I was telling you, we're even exploring options of going to, New Zealand, Australia, and seeing how we can partner with some of these organizations to be able to help our students and our candidates.
How can people actually reach out to you directly for this help, these services that you render?
Okay, so to reach out to me, I would say the easiest way to reach out to me is to send us an email on inquiries@grammatorial.com. So inquiries@grammatorial.com will be the fastest way. You can also reach out to us on Instagram, send us a DM at Grammatorial Education. I also have plenty of, YouTube videos and short videos if you want to learn on my YouTube page at Grammatorial. So I'll say these are the 3 ways you can really stay in touch and reach out to us.
Guys, why is it that you do not subscribe to my YouTube channel? Why? I'm providing information to help you move abroad, yet I find that so many people watch my videos, but they don't subscribe to it. Yes, when I check my analytics, I see that a lot of people use my videos, but they don't subscribe. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you drop comments so that I can interact with you and I can answer your questions. Okay, what should I do? What do you want me to do before should I kneel down? Should I beg you? Should I roll on the floor? I can do it easily. All right? We're just trying to help more people. So please just subscribe to my videos. Okay, share them. Let's help more people move abroad. Thank you.
Let me ask you, someone sees this video, they are interested. How can you move them from just being interested to actually relocating abroad?
Okay, so it's a very simple 3-step process. From being interested, you need to take action. So I will say the first step will be yours to make, and then the next 2 steps will be ours to support and guide you. So first, you need to take action. You need to contact Grammatorial Education and enroll. And good news is that we have a course that is starting on the 29th of July. So you can actually reach out to us and join this new cohort. And if you are listening or watching this video much later, we have, courses and programs that run. So you can always join us, at any time. So I will say, take that first step, take that leap of faith, take action, join our level 3 diploma in health and social care, or you can join our masterclass, or you can join any of our programs that are upcoming. And then the second 2 steps will be ours to really help and guide and support you to ensure that you get to your relocation desired goal. And that will be our career fair. That is where our 360 support comes in, ensuring that you are visible to the hiring managers, prepping you for the interview and guiding you through till you get the job. So this is our 3-step approach. Step 1 is for you to hit that button, send that DM, send that email, make that call, register and enroll. And then the next 2 steps are for us to work hand in hand with you to ensure that you hit your desired goal. Thank you very much.
How can we tell that this is legit and it's safe?
Wow. Okay, so you put me on the spot there, but I will not come out with my real face if this is not legit, and we will not be in business for so many years. I think I've been doing this for, I'll say well over 15 years now. I've been doing this for well over 15 years. I've been helping people, I've been supporting people, I've helped, over 1,000 people to study, work, and relocate abroad. And if this were not legit, we will not last this long. So I would say our longevity is a testament of our authenticity and our validity. So a trial will convince you. And we are also accredited. We are accredited by major Ofqual awarding bodies here in the UK. We are also British Council certified, and we meet all the compliance requirements to be able to do what we are doing.
So any
Yeah.
last words to people who are watching? Any final words?
Okay, so
Of
final words.
encouragements.
Final words and encouragement is, I will say, do not give up. Immigration has always been, and there will always be changes. So I know a lot of people are quite discouraged at the moment because of what's happening in some areas or some countries that they really wanted to go to. And some policy changes have, really got them discouraged or despondent. My encouragement to you will be, if country A does not favor you or is not working for you, you can check other countries, you can check other locations. You do not have to just go to only one location. So I would say the best time to plant a tree was yesterday, and the next best time is now. So things will always, evolve, keep evolving. Things may get harder, as far as immigration is concerned. But I know that where there is a will, there is always a way. And if one country closes their doors, another country opens their doors. And when one door closes, a window is open. So use this window of opportunity that New Zealand is presenting to you, Australia or other countries are presenting to you. Use this window of opportunity to your advantage. Don't sit on it. Don't weep over things you cannot change. Don't moan about things that you cannot help. Rather, look for what you can do. Look for the changes that you can make. Look for the opportunities that exist and abound, and just dive straight into it. Don't wait for it. Just go for it, and you will be glad you did. So we are here to help you at Grammatorial, whether you want to join our level 3 diploma in health and social care and qualify for roles in New Zealand, like some of the roles we've mentioned, or in Australia or Ireland, or even in the UK. We are here to help you. Whether you want to go for the phlebotomy pathway, we're here to support you. Or you already have these qualifications and you say, just help me, just show me the way to get these jobs. Our masterclass is here to guide you. So thank you very much. I hope to be able to support so many of you. Thank you, Doctor.
Well, there you go, guys. If you're interested in moving to New Zealand and finding this job, you know exactly where to go. Thank you very much, and I hope that this video has been able to help you. Till I see you again, it's Wakawaka Doctor, and I'm signing out. Yes.